guys, it's Retro Rose here and welcome back to another Mushy Monday where we play cute cozy games. And today we're going to continue our life beginning and always with the moments for step 2. If you're new here, again, my name is Retro Rose. I play a variety of games from indie horror, retro throwback, adventure, puzzle, you name it. But I hope after this video you become a part of my rose garden so I can bring you guys more content. Without further ado, let's get started on the mall moment. Lee visited today turned out to be more involved than you expected. After overhearing where the Holden family was going, Lee insisted on seeing Mr. Holden shop firsthand. An hour later, and Lee was busy looking at every item on display. Because Cole's dad offered supplies, lessons, and tours, his shop had all scuba-related stuff you could imagine: fins, masks, suits, and snorkels. After circling around the shop, you finally stopped and looked at the whole room. You spent a lot of time here over the years. The shop was familiar to you as your own neighborhood. It was practically another extension of home. You were in good spirits. This was a pleasant surprise. You enjoyed showing Lee around the shop. Doing this was better than just telling her about it. Lee was still busy poking through the various wetsuits displayed, so you decided to see what Derek and Cove were doing. They were too absorbed in their conversation to notice you standing near them, leaning against the counter. You were able to pick up on the topic quickly. My dad told me the new stuff is selling like crazy. Yeah, the material has this new blend of less neoprene. My dad says people are really interested in it. It brought a smile to your face hearing that the shop was doing well. You decided to keep listening. It was interesting just to watch them speak about what they knew. But really, there's just so much to think about with a business. It's crazy. No matter how much I come, I still don't think I get it. Cove hummed and nodded in agreement, causing a good-humored laugh from Derek. I thought you only liked the scuba diving part, not the job part. That's just the best part. I think about other things too. Cool. The business side, running it, that's my favorite. Out of the corner of your eye, you caught the movement and you realized that Lee was now standing next to you. When your dad's retired, do you guys think they're going to carry on the store? Both sons shrugged in unison. There's tons of things I could do. My dad thinks so too. He doesn't want me to plan on working here forever. Cove's gaze fell to the floor. You could see the conflict flash across his face. I don't know, it's a lot. Being the real boss of something and totally in charge. No matter what you both do, shop or no shop, you'll be amazing. Derek smiled in equal parts happiness and bashfulness. He bounced on his feet a bit. Thank you, Rose. I'm happy you believe in us. Me too. Cole's parents left the back office and came over, catching your attention. Sorry, kids, it looks like it's gonna be a long one. I know usually others hold the fort down, but I really need to stay here today. I know you just wanted a little visit. It'll be boring getting stuck all day because of me. Kyra can take my car and go back to the neighborhood. Cove and Derek gave him an understanding look. Mr. Holden crossed his arms and flashed you all a big smile, trying to lift the mood. The one condition is that someone has to remember to come back for me later. You don't get to strand me here, no matter how funny that might be. Kyra laughed and gave a thumbs up. Mr. Holden seemed satisfied with that, and he moved on with the explanation. Derek, your dad also has his hands full today, so he doesn't have time to run you back home.
It's okay.
That's all right. The title sir got an awkward chuckle out of Mr. Cliff, which was cut short when Kyra elbowed him teasingly.
What do you think?
You already said I could borrow your car. Why don't I take all the kids somewhere fun for the afternoon?
Absolutely.
That's fine with me. Just please come back eventually. Sometime today, Kyra. After multiple jokes about being left with no ride, you had to wonder if that actually happened in their past together. For you, my good sir, I swear, across my heart. Happy with the promise, Cliff took out his black wallet and offered a 50 bill to Kyra. Here, in case you need gas or anything else while you're out. Kyra smiled knowingly and accepted the bill without hesitation.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cove's dad stuck the wallet into his back pocket while he waved with the free hand. Okay, time for me to jump back into work. Have fun for me. Bye, Dad. Bye. Bye, sir. Bye, Mr. Holden. Goodbye, sirs and madams. He left the room with a wink and flare, and disappearing into the employees-only area of the shop. When Mr. Holden was out of sight, Kyra silently strolled over to the counter and carefully placed a dollar bill there. He turned back and beamed a large smile at you and the others. Come on, gang, let's see if this town has a mall. Yes. Unable to contain her excitement, Lee actually jumped with joy, while Cove and Derek just grinned. There wasn't a mall in your hometown, but Mr. Holden's store wasn't in Sunset Bird. It might be possible to find a mall out here. You felt pumped. Heck yeah. Let's go. She quickly herded the group out of the store into the car. As a driver, I get to choose my partner in crime. Naturally, I bestowed the position of shotgun to my baby. Her comment had both Derek and Lee snickering. Cove rolled his eyes at his mom and opened the front passenger door. You decided to jokingly complain at the special treatment. Come on, there's got to be a better way to choose than whoever your own kid is. You got a hearty laugh out of Kyra. Sorry, you'll get where I'm coming from when you start driving. You continue your teasing and pout in the back, and you'll understand when you're older was the worst excuse. I'll take the middle seat. Really? Yeah, I don't want a window seat. You two can have them. Are you cool with that? You thought it was odd that anyone would give up a window seat, but you knew Derek tried to be especially polite when he was a guest. You nodded. Good. Sounds like we're all in agreement. Everyone squeezed into the car, buckled in, and Kyra turned the radio on. She set it to the top 40 pop station. You were into it. Quickly, you recognized the songs playing. It was a new one by an artist that you were listening to a lot recently. It wasn't long until your group realized that they were lost, but after driving in enough circles, Kyra's struggle paid off when she found a local mall. There were more cheers from Lee as Kyra pulled into the parking lot. Oh, I miss going to the mall. Yo-Yo is a crazy name for a store. Once your group had made it inside, the first order of business on this trip was checking what this mall actually had. Where should we go? Oh, I think I see makeup store ahead. She rolled up her tiptoes to get a better view. Meanwhile, Derek was eyeing the directory. There's a chocolate shop. Seriously, we have to go there. Yes, wait, we need to find a decent jewelry shop. I need new hair ties and barrettes. Oh, I haven't heard the term barrette in years. Well, we've also got to at least look at a game store. I'm always at a game store when it comes to the mall too. There's tons of things you can't get anywhere but a store that's just for video games. Hey, what are you thinking, Cove? I want to look at the fish in the pet store. You could have guessed that much. Anywhere else? He smiled with some bashfulness. The bookstore. What about you, Rose? The art and supply store. Video game, pet store, the bookstore, the food court. That's all that really interests me. That's certainly a list. Good thing we have all afternoon. Yeah, I have my own stops I want to make. Let's agree to regroup here at 7 p.m. What? You're not coming with us? We're all in the same building. You won't be alone as you think. I'll only be a few minutes away at most. You're old enough to enjoy the mall without me hovering. Okay. Be back here at 7 p.m. Toodaloo. Leaving Derek and Lee stunned by their newfound freedom, Kyra walked off. When she was almost out of sight, Derek's face twisted in confusion. Wow, she's really gone. I can't believe she just did that. This is cool. We get to do whatever we want. You're happy about it. Talk to an amazing opportunity. It's really exciting. The decision already made, Derek tried to pull together his earlier enthusiasm for the trip. So where are we going first? Time's a-wasting. Whatever's closest. Things were coming together, but you realized there might be a flaw in today's sudden plans. What's wrong, Rose? Did everyone bring money with them? Yep, I did. Always have some on me when I come all the way out here. You had money too. Immediately, you felt better about the situation. It would have been a downer not to be able to even think about something at the mall because they didn't have enough money. I'm good. Now that everything is squared away, you explored the mall together as a group. There were many shops that you managed to venture into so far. You all even went into an art supply store, leaving you with a pep in your step. This was better than you thought, and there was still so much to see. After having a hit on many of the top priority stores, you found yourself passing by a small booth. It was decorated with wind chimes of various sizes. He raised a hand to one of the smaller ones. What sparked your attention next was Cove. You thought for sure he was going to stop at the booth by the way he looked at it, but he kept going. Do you want one? It wasn't until Lee asked, the way you realized you had stopped in front of the booth without saying anything. Lee just continued to encourage you. You should get one. I'm just looking. It's nice to check stuff out too. Lee hummed in agreement and stared past the booth. Following her gaze, she saw that the boys were already wandering too far ahead. Let's go. After leaving another clothing store, the one that Lee couldn't resist exploring, you and your friends found themselves walking down the main hall of the mall again. Oddly enough, Cole started drifting to the side. Hey, where are you going? I want to get a smoothie. Cole turned around, walking backwards to get a better view of everyone's reaction. The moment he said smoothie, everyone perked up, remembering there is a popular smoothie place somewhere around here. You should have said so sooner. As you approached, your eyes were drawn to the dizzying list of smoothie combinations. A part of you wondered how long it would take to try them all. Hi there, do you need the rundown of how this works? Yes, please. Okay, first off, you pick the 3 options of fruit or berries. Then I'll add the ice and the store special smoothie base mix, and then you'll have your very own smoothie for $4. There's only one size. Cove leaned over the counter a bit. For several moments, he intently studied the plentiful fruit and berry options. I want to get a strawberry banana smoothie with coconut too. I might have to try that. It's interesting. Sounds good. Is anything... Oh. Sounds good. Is anyone else getting something? Can I get one that's all mango? Of course. Thanks. I like strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries for mine. Thanks. The shopkeeper looked at you now. Well, I don't want one. I'm not getting anything. And the others went ahead and paid for their drinks. You waited over the other side of the booth where the drinks were put when they were done. Derek bounced on his feet, excited for his to be ready. This is gonna be good. Lee chimed in with her own enthusiasm. Everybody said their smoothie-based stuff can make any drink great. Cove, while quieter, looked just as eager for his smoothie. Luckily, there hadn't been anyone else before you, so it wasn't a long wait. Your group collected the fresh drinks as they were placed on the counter. Straws were placed through the opening at the top of the cup, and the first tentative sips were had. Derek sighed in satisfaction after his taste. Mango is so delicious. Mine is super good too. Cove nodded and hummed in agreement. His straw was still in his mouth. Yeah, I didn't pay much attention because I'm like not in the mood for a smoothie. I had one earlier, that's why. As the group continued to wander the mall, you came to an area in the path, and that was wider. Oh, the little toys. In the center of the opening was a collection of quarter-operated ride-on machines. Derek stopped as soon as he saw them, smiling ear to ear. I want to ride. I think we might be too big. No way, we're not that old yet. He eagerly headed over to the machines, wanting to get a better look. Lee went along with it, smiling. He wanted to ride too. You quickly chased after Derek. He turned his head back at the sound of her footsteps and gave a thumbs up over his shoulder. Recovering around Derek, you watched as he focused on the various bright color rides. Most were designed to look like real vehicles, but there were also horse-shaped ones. One of them could seat 2 people. Lee leaned in close to you and whispered playfully while pointing directly at the sole machine made for a pair. You should ride that one with Cove. You agreed. She was really onto something there. I felt unsure. I don't know, maybe? You should, or you could ride with me. No matter what, you win. Your stomach started to twist and turn as you felt conflicted, but you smiled at Lee knowing she understood. I'll call the helicopter. Why? It's the coolest. I think it'll move the most. He started digging in his pockets, pulling out whatever money he had left. Wait, is everything okay? I need 4 quarters, right? Yeah, only have 2. There has to be more between all of us. Hold on. Pockets, wallets, and purses were checked over. Derek had 2. Cove only had only one. Lee ended up with the most at 3. You didn't have any. You can have mine. Thanks, but You don't have to. It's not enough for me, and even if it was, it'd be dumb to ride while you had to watch. Cove shrugged. He tried, failed, and looked unsure of what to do next. Couldn't we exchange dollar bills for more coins at the store? Derek slapped a hand on his cheek and eyes widened. Oh yeah, that works. Let's do it. The group scattered to various shops around. When you shortly reconvened at the rise, everyone had more than enough for quarters. There was no wiping the smiles off your face. Despite the little hiccup initially, the plan to hitch a ride was coming together. Let's get this over with. We have the coins. Cheer up, man. It's going to be good. Yeah. I love the music and the vibe of this game like so much. Oh, and I also wanted to do an update. I have been looking at the Now and Forever series. So they're going to be coming out with an update this fall. And we're thinking, at least me and the group on Itch.io, are thinking that update for the game is going to come out in sometime in November. So the thing is, it's not going to launch as planned as they stated in their blog post. So they're just going to update what we already have right now. So I'll be doing that after I play Our Life, beginning and always. And if there are any other games like this that you would like me to play for Mushy Monday, please let me know, because I am thoroughly enjoying this game. I am thoroughly enjoying Now and Forever. I love stuff like this. And if we want, we could make Mushy Mondays a dedicated visual novel mushy game, but you guys just have to let me know so I know what to kind of content to kind of bring you guys. There were enough machines that everyone claimed one for themselves. Derek got the COVID helicopter. Lee was happily on the horse. Cove waited to choose last. It seemed he didn't want to take a ride someone else wanted when he also cared little about it. You picked. You did the double-seated car. You brought Cove along. Cove, you can sit with me. He gave a bent smile and put a hand on his hip when he saw the ride you pointed out. Do you want to try fitting me in that? You might actually be comfortable if you use it by yourself. It doesn't matter. I want to ride with you. All right. Lee winked at the two of you from her pony as she squished next to the one. Lee linked at the two of you from her pony as you squished next to one another in the child-sized seats. Looks were exchanged across the way. You each popped a coin at the same time. The little ride shuddered to life. As the machines began moving up and down and side to side, Lee and Derek couldn't contain their laughter. Derek started waving from the window of the helicopter. Lee reached out to see if she could touch anyone as their machine jolted closer to hers. Cove, on the other hand, just gripped the side of the car. He was struggling to remain in the seat, looking very uncomfortable. You were quickly regretting your decision to do this. As much as you wanted to enjoy the ride, you couldn't. You needed it to be over now. As soon as all the rides came to a stop, the group dismounted. Derek looked absolutely pleased at the conclusion of this pit stop. Then you noticed something at the corner of your eye. You tilted your head to look directly at it, and you burst into laughter. What's funny? You turned back to your group and nodded in the direction of where you were looking. Isn't that one of those machines that takes dollars and gives quarters back? The kind that exists for people who don't have quarters on hand? Everyone's heads moved that way and saw that you were right. Derek chuckled awkwardly. That's exactly what that is. Kind of dumb. We have to be dismissed this whole time. Come on, let's just put this behind us. There's still places open. We haven't been everywhere yet. Here. You moved along from one stop towards your next, still jolting from the experience. Shortly into your walk, Lee ran to a nearby trash can and tossed her smoothie cup. Derek went after her and threw his cup away. The clock inched closer to 7 as you all made your way back to the directory. It was hard to believe how fast the day went by. Where do you think your mom ended up today? We didn't see her anywhere. I don't know. She's just like that. Ooh, that's a mystery. Despite having vanished for the entire trip so far. Ooh. Little fuzzy glasses. Despite having vanished from the entire trip so far, when 7 p.m. hit, you spotted Kyra coming right over. Waving cheerily, as soon as she was close enough, she pinched Clove's cheek. Glasses were a little dingy. Hey, baby and friends. Hi, Mom. He pushed her hand back with one hand and rubbed his cheek with the other. Did you have a good day, gang? Yeah. Today was awesome. We did so much. It was fun. You really enjoyed your day. There was nothing hiding your joy. Like the others, you were smiling ear to ear because today went so much better than you expected. I'm glad we came here. I want to hear all about it during the ride back. She clapped her hands together once, making sure she had everyone's undivided attention. Speaking of that, you better head out. Cliff must be missing us, and you gotta be starving. It's dinner time and you haven't eaten yet. Yeah. Everyone followed her lead and started walking out of the door to the parking lot. Something about what Kyra said felt off to you. There were tons of places to eat. It's the mall. You could have had dinner. You wondered if it was just a good guess, but you had a feeling your eyebrows raised when it dawned on you. She might have been keeping an eye on you after all. That was actually pretty slick. If she hadn't made that comment, you would have never known you found it hard not to be impressed. Not once could you recall even catching a glimpse of her hanging around. Though, now that you think about it, not seeing her ever was suspicious in and of itself. Shaking off the thoughts, you caught up with the others. Keeping the same seating arrangement as earlier, you all piled into the car and started heading back to the store. The drive went by without any problems as it filled with the chatter about various things everyone saw around the mall. As soon as everyone arrived at your destination, it was a much faster trip considering this time Kyra knew where she was going. Hearing the lights jingle of the bells from the front door being open, Cliff poked his head out from the back. He lit up at seeing who was here. Hey, Sport, did everyone have an adventure? Hi, Dad. You had a blast. Yes. We found the mall. The mall? I should could have joined. He deflated in an exaggerated way. His shoulders slopped. Kyra put a hand on his shoulder and smiled. There'll be other times. Are you all set here? Almost. Mr. Holden sighed for real. He then pulled himself together, standing up straight. I need just a little more time to finish up. Will you be alright killing time for a little bit longer? It's okay. Yes, sir. No problem, Mr. Holden. We can have fun here. Excellent. What a great group of kids. He gave an approving thumbs up and Kyra nodded along. I'll give you a hand. I'll remember the ropes. Why, thank you. They walked side by side to the back room. Before he was out of sight, Cliff stopped and looked over his shoulder. If you leave the shop, don't go far. It's getting late. Then the parents were gone again. Let's go to the docks. They're right down the way. Yeah. Oh, I saw those on the way here. Really want to check it out? Are you coming, Rose? All right. The Smile Cove showed the way. Between the warm summer air and the smell of the ocean, you couldn't ask for a better night. Thanks for letting me come. Me too. Right, I'm happy we did this. Today was great. Cove, your mom and dad are really cool. Really? Totally. Cove looked at Lee oddly. He ran a hand through his hair and then his puzzled expression cracked with a chuckle. Yes. I guess sometimes they are. You continued walking. Ever so often you would look up at the sky and see several stars poking out between the clouds. At one point you noticed that Cove stopped while Lee and Derek kept going ahead, busily chatting. Initially you wondered if something was wrong, but you quickly noticed that he still looked to be in a good spirits. You decided to hang back with Cove. He gave you a quick acknowledging look when you stopped at his side. You could taste the sea salt as you took a deep breath of the ocean air. Silently, you and Cove watched the ocean for a while. There was something about the waves that you always found soothing. You couldn't think of a better way to end a busy day. Not much time later, Derek's chipper voice caught your attention. You and Cove both turned your gaze down the pier. What are you doing there, Slowpokes? Get over here. Hey, come on. He looked at Cove at the same time as he looked at you. You grinned and nodded your head in the direction of your friends. He gave you a small smile in return. Your footsteps echoed against the wood planks of the dock, and into the night you ran to catch up. Oh, that was cute. Okay, so guys, that was the mall moment. It was nice to actually be able to hang out with everybody that we've kind of been chilling with separately throughout this whole summer. So that was very cute. I wonder whose birthday we're going to do next. all very excited. But without further ado, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.